this is the tandem that we need to like make this program to get it to the next level. And they did. I mean, cross country 2013, I think they finished 9th in the nation. So, and that was because of those two.
On 3, Metro, ladies. And when you say it
loud.
I want to believe it, right? 1, 2, 3, Metro!
John Supsic was an integral part in building up the cross-country and track and field programs in its infancy. The head coach saw many Roadrunner legends make their mark under his watch and lay a foundation for where the program resides today. One of those pioneer runners was Janelle Lincks. She was a highly touted product out of Thornton, and Coach Supsic was happy to hear that she wanted to come to Metro State, but it was not to run for his program.
I remember chatting with her dad, Ray, and they both told me, they're like, yeah, she wants to go to Metro, but she wants to play soccer. And the soccer coach, Adrian, at the time knew Janelle, and she wanted Janelle to come to Metro for soccer, but she was out of money. She didn't have any more scholarship money, and Janelle was scholarship worthy on the soccer side of things and the running side of things.
So women's soccer coach Adrian Peets and Coach Supsic came to an agreement where Lincks would run in her freshman year and then do both in her sophomore year.
Secretly in the back of my head, I was like, okay, I got to get her to love this so much that soccer's an afterthought, which is what ended up happening, of course. Not of course, it took a lot of work.
Lincks ran on to the Division II scene quickly and had a stellar freshman season. In fact, she reached the cross-country national meet in her very first season. But reaching the top race wasn't enough for the competitive budding superstar and was unsatisfied after not taking home All-America honors.
She had a smile on her face after nationals was over, after like she beat herself up a little bit. I'm like, Janelle, she thought I was disappointed in her that she didn't get All-American, because that's what we're talking about. Like, that should be her goal. Like, you can do it. She was just out of it. And gosh, I want to say like 10 seconds out of it, which in cross country is nothing. And she was really upset afterwards, and, chatted with her. It's like, no female athlete at Metro has done this. Like, the women had qualified for nationals in the past, but no female athlete ran or finished as high in regionals as she had.
Lincks would have quite the storied career for the Roadrunners. In cross country, she would become the first woman in program history to earn All-RMAC first team honors. She was the first woman to win All-Region twice, and she earned All-America honors during the 2013 season. In track and field, she still holds multiple program records, which includes the indoor 3,000 meters and the outdoor 5,000 meters. She was named All-American in the distance medley relay in 2014 and in the 5,000 meters after finishing 7th in the 2013 national meet. Coach Supsic knew he needed to bring in someone that could push Lincks to the next level, and that's when Breanna Hemming came to downtown Denver. Coach Supsic, however, won't brag to you about an intricate recruiting story with the Kiowa, Colorado native.
I'm embarrassed to say this, but it is what it is. She kind of fell into my lap. So she went to Boise State her freshman year, and ended up, they didn't have the specific major that she wanted, and she ended up coming back to Metro. She's local, so she came back to back to town and came to Metro because it had the major, but it was also closer to home. I think she was a little homesick and things like that. But when she said she was coming to Metro, she was deciding between us and UCCS, and I was like, yeah, we're getting you. Like, and she was a talent in high school. And yeah, when obviously, as I'm sure you remember, the second she came to Metro, she made her mark. I think she won her first race that she competed in indoor track. And by the end of that year, she was All-American.
It was no secret that Hemming was a superstar athlete. She was a 10-time All-American triathlete before coming to Metro State, but to see it in person was something else for Coach Supsic.
Yeah, I was pretty excited. I knew what I was getting, but then when you see it in action in practice, and the other athletes get to experience it, it's like, oh wow, this is awesome. And Janelle Lincks was already at Metro as well, and it's like I was just thinking when she joined, when Bree came, I was like, man, cross country season next year, we are going to crush it, and they did.
And if her talents on the track wasn't enough, she was a whiz in the classroom. She won numerous academic honors, including 2 first-team Capital One All-American awards.
She's the complete package. She was. I mean, yeah, of course, every coach wants someone that is of her talents and someone that gets it in the classroom. Like she worked on all sides of her life, and she put in the time. And yeah, I mean, she was amazing in the classroom, and it does make a coach's job a lot easier.
2013 RMAC champion of the women's 800-meter run with a final time of 2 minutes, 12.36 seconds from Metro State, Breanna Hemming.
In her first outdoor track and field conference championships, Hemming was the star of the meet after competing in 3 events. She won both the 1,500 meters and the 800 meters, while leading the 4x400 meter relay team to a 3rd place finish. She would earn Athlete of the Meet and the RMAC's Freshman of the Year award.
I remember asking her to run all 3, that she was going to do all 3 of those events. And like there was initial like nervousness, and then she's like, I got this, like championship meet. Yeah, let's do it. And she brought it in every one of the races, right? I mean, won the 800s. I remember that race pretty well. I think if I remember correctly, she won it from the beginning. But then 4x4, that's not a natural event for her, and that's a team event. 4 ladies running 400, and she's like, yeah, absolutely, I want to do that. It's like all about scoring points and trying to do something on the team side, and get up there, try to get on a podium, and she was like, yeah, whatever you need me to do, like, I'm going to do it.
Hemming's list of accomplishments is the size of a phone book. She was an All-American in cross country, a 3-time All-American in indoor track and field, and a 3-time All-American in outdoor. She still holds 9 records here at MSU Denver.
That put us on the map on the women's side on track. Anthony did it on the men's side a few years before that, but then Breanna and Janelle, Lincks put us on the map on the women's side of things.